Hello everyone and welcome back. The name's Saito, Bomber Saito, a man with a heart of justice and one who explodes evil and extinguishes them from this world. Today I'm playing a game called Bomberman, and together with him, no evil shall escape our sight and will blow them up. Also, if you're wondering about the costume, my sister made it for me and I like it. I look just like Bomberman, even the eyes are a match. Now then, let's begin. And here we are, Bomberman! Let's begin playing the game. I'll talk later about the cutscene. Time to get moving. Round 1. This round is called the wall. No, seriously, it's just called the wall. Stage 1-on-1, game start. Okay, let's see what I can explain about Bomberman. Bomberman is an action maze video game originally developed and published by Hudson Soft for the PC Engine in Japan on 7 December 1990 and later in North America for the TurboGrafx-16 by NEC in 1991. In 1985, Bomberman was released for the NES. Belonging to the Bomberman franchise, this game is actually the reimagining of the first game in the series. But truth be told, this game actually has many ports. This is the first one. The one I'm playing is the reimagined, so this one is in the PC Engine. First being in the NES, then there's the PlayStation 1, then PSP. Guys, you have no idea how many ports the first Bomberman have. But all I can say is that their stories are a bit different. So the one I'm playing has a different story than the one in the NES version. It explained a few details, but not much was present since it was in the Japanese storyline. So let me explain what I can. It kind of relates to the cutscene you just saw. So it was specified that Bomberman, like you can see now, was the first robot created by Dr. Mitsumori. Dr. Mitsumori being the scientist we just saw in the cutscene. He was strictly programmed for justice due to his potential, the White Bomberman. It also mentioned that it takes place hundreds of years from the present. In the future, Dr. Mitsumori developed the second Bomberman unit, the Black Bomberman, which you kind of saw who was kidnapping the girl and all. Based on the design of the original and his ability to reason and think for himself. Seriously, where is that exit? It's really hard to find it in Bomberman games. Well, this one, since this is kind of the first Bomberman I'm playing. Oh, there it is. Sheesh, I have to destroy every single blocks in order to find them. Alright, second one, start. So as I was explaining about the Black Bomberman, there was a programming error. So now one day Black Bomberman goes berserk and kidnaps the good doctor's daughter Lisa, taking her to the top of the mechanical castle. Witnessing this crooked event, Bomberman wastes no time to save her by defeating Black Bomberman's army of monsters, which you kind of see already me trying to deal with them. One of them being Balom, the balloon type enemy, and the other one being Ikupto. Man, how do we pronounce that name? Ikupto? I really don't know. But yeah, the balloon type enemies in this one are actually not that hard to deal with apparently. I mean, they're just balloon type enemies that move aimlessly. But actually, in the NES version, they had very unpredictable movement pattern, and they had two colors as well. Pink if they are normal and red when aggressive, and they only take one hit to be defeated. So yeah. The NES version and the PC Engine version are two different, so they're very different in terms of gameplay, powers, enemies, and things like that. Finally found another exit. If you're wondering, this game or should I say this stage, has up to eight stages in one round. So right now I'm in the third, there's still a bit more left. I have to say, Bomberman, I really liked playing this game when I was a kid, but I was really confused with the story. I think the first game I ever played of Bomberman was Super Bomberman 2. Back then I didn't know anything about this game. I don't know what the story was, I don't know what I was doing. Who is this character? And can he only create bombs? That's so lame. But then I got to start to playing this game and I kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. But the only problem it can have sometimes is that I can sometimes get in the way of the explosion whenever I create them. It's really annoying, I tell you. But still, this game is fun. It has many challenges. Not that I'm the type of guy to do challenges. Oh god, that was a close call. But I still enjoy this game and I love playing it. I'm planning to do more Bomberman games in the future, but for now, let me just deal with this one. So, let me explain about the PC engine Bomberman. Ooh, cool, I found it. Like I said before, stage 1 for start. As I said before, the PC engine Bomberman, the first being the first port, is a reimagined game. It's very different to the NES and has a story of its own. In the NES version of the Bomberman, its story was different. It said that Bomberman was a robot engaged in the production of bombs. Like his fellow robots, he had been put to work in an underground compound by evil forces. Bomberman found it to be an unbearably dreary existence. One day he heard an encouraging rumor. According to the rumor, any robot that could escape the underground compound and make it to the surface could become human. Bomberman leaped at the opportunity, but escape proved to be no small task. Alerted to Bomberman's betrayal, large numbers of the enemies set out in pursuit. Bomberman can rely on bombs of his own production for his defense. Will he ever make it up to the surface? Once there, will he really become human? Well, since I won't be playing the NES version of Bomberman, I guess I can safe to say that Bomberman will become human and he will be able to reach the surface. Woo, perfect! I got the control bomb. Stage 1-5, game start. The reason I'm telling about the NES version story of Bomberman is because I won't be playing that game anytime sooner and later. So I'm just here to tell you about it. There's also the other one being the PlayStation 1 version that will also I'm not be playing. I mean, it's a fun game and it's very reimagined than the PC engine one that I'm playing. But I'm still not gonna play the PlayStation 1 since, well, the PlayStation 1 doesn't have much story to begin with. I mean, all it has is a few cutscenes that shows about Black Bomberman and White Bomberman. So I'm not interested in playing that game. I mean, it's greatly reimagined, but still not something I want to play. If you want to play the PlayStation 1 version, then go ahead, be my guest, but I won't be playing the PlayStation 1 version. But the version that I will be playing next, if I ever got the chance to do it, will be either the Game Boy Advance version or the PSP version. In the Game Boy Advance version, the name is kind of different. It's called Super Bomberman. While in the PSP version is simply called Bomberman. And another version is also in the Nintendo DS as well. But that will be at a later date. Once I'm done with the classic games I'm playing, then I'll play some modern games for myself. For now, I'm just gonna enjoy playing these games, the retro games, and then once all the retro games have finished, I'll play the remake games. What am I saying remake? I meant the modern games. Man, I am not good with commentary. I really gotta learn how to do that though. I did mention before that I used to play Bomberman. I still like it, but sometimes it can be a pain to deal with. Some enemies, yes, but not too much of them. The most annoying enemy that I have dealing with in this Bomberman game is Pass and Ponta. Honta will be revealed later. Pass is that tiger type like enemy. He can actually move really fast and is very dangerous. It's really hard to deal with that type of enemy. Their behavior and appearance is also kind of similar to Minwo, leading to assume that the two enemies could be somehow related. But unlike Minwo, however, Pass is a bit faster and smarter. Well, he's not wrong. That Pass, the tiger-like enemy, like that one over there. He always comes after me no matter where I go. Well, once I'm near him, that is. But all I can say is that this enemy is hard to deal with. But I'm glad I can come up with strategies here and avoid those things. Ooh, I found the goal. Maybe I should explain a little bit more about the enemies though. The blue type enemy is called a Boyom. Boyon. Sorry, my bad. I must have made a mistake. Boyon are just very basic enemies that move aimlessly, nothing else. Balam, I already said that they're balloon type enemies. In the NES version, they were a little bit different, but in the PC Engine version, they're actually just move aimlessly. They don't have anything special about them. That blue, purple... Why am I saying this? Blue, purple? What am I doing? Man, I must be stupid. As I was saying, that purple type enemy you just saw was actually a Pomori. It's a bat type enemy that can move over soft blocks. It's annoying, but they're not very hard to deal with. Alright then. Looks like I am the last one. Like I said, there are only 8 stages in one round, so it won't be that long. Okay, the first boss I'm dealing with is Aryan, a dragon type monster. He's not that very hard to defeat with, but not easy if you're an inexperienced person. But since I was experienced, I was able to deal him very easily. Aryan, maybe I'll explain it next time, considering I already defeated him and I already finished the game. I guess I'll end it off here then. Thanks for watching everyone. This stage was just the beginning of how things will play out in the future. But I will not rest until all evil has been extinguished from this world. But for now, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for next week's reminder. Until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and see you later. My superhero instincts are tingling. Someone needs help. Time to show what I'm made of. Hold it right there, evildoer. I'm Bomber Saito, and I will not let you hurt her. Prepare to face justice. Oh good, the police are here. They will now take you into custody and send you to jail. Why me? I'm one of the good guys. How did I become a criminal? Aww.